What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to episode 28 of the Maple-Baum podcast. We have a big one for you tonight. Mark?
Yeah, it's a big one. I mean, this is our second person. I mean, our guest who's been on there the second time.
Oh, yeah, you're the
Multiple
first guest to
guests.
be on the second time.
We invite her back. I mean, we share the same initials. People with MM initials are the coolest people out there. And this is the goddamn Maple-Baum podcast, and it starts right goddamn now.
Woo! All right, we're here with the amazing Molly Magee. How are you doing? We're glad to have you back.
I'm doing well.
Last time we had you, we were in my Honda Civic with a shitty phone as the audio, so we had to have you come back professionally and more nicer.
You couldn't hear her. Miss Molly Magee has a tiny angelic voice, and she wasn't able to be heard
So
over.
the way the phone was, it was right next in between me and Mark, and then
Yeah.
her and Gabe were in the back seat, and Gabe is just loud as fuck.
Yes.
So he sounded fine, and she was talking normally. It's just the phone was so fucking far away that
If you road trip with these people in the same car, it's like that. Gabe won't shut the fuck up, and he's very loud. And Molly, when she says something, you have to like lean in to hear it because you can't really hear what the hell she's all the way saying. Because again, she has that tiny angelic voice.
So I
oh,
snap.
well, what's that heart tattoo, by the way?
It's got, there we go. It says mom and mommy. Can you see it? Let me check.
Oh, I got a
'Cause I
mom,
have two moms.
I got a
Whoa.
I got a mom tattoo too.
Oh, I just spilled a bunch of water on myself. Hold on.
Oh,
I-
That's
I have
okay.
a-
Look,
I have
now
a-
I'm wet.
I have a birthmark on my ass. Is that
Nice.
close enough? No.
sure. I had to get the mom heart tattoo because every tough guy has a mom heart tattoo.
Yeah, and a toothpick.
Fuck, I didn't get the toothpick. Ah.
You didn't get the toothpick. Gotta go back to Walmart.
Oh, damn it. That's where I got my tattoo at.
Why a toothpick? I don't understand.
The
They
tough
just
guys
do. They
always
chew on
go
a
like-
toothpick.
Oh yeah, like fucking Razor Ramon back in the
Yeah, and then
day.
you slick your hair back. You fucking
Yeah,
wear
if you don't
another
like the
jacket.
guy, you don't like the guy. You go, hey man, you fucking throw it at him
Flick
and
it, yeah, you
shit.
flick it at him.
And then I'll catch it. Go, it's in my eye, and pretend it hit me in the eye. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Molly Magee.
Yes.
Okay, your story is this: you did comedy 4 years ago.
It was something like that. I sort of quit and then started again and quit and started again.
Okay, so how long? When did you first start doing comedy?
Well, my son's 8. I first started maybe when he was about 1.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so you started to do it a little bit, and then you quit, and you started doing it a little bit and quit, and then from what I know, you basically did you did comedy 4 years ago, and you did one single show 2 years later, and then you had another 2 year quittage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then now you come back, you surprise the hell out of a lot of people. A lot of people from the past are like, "Oh my God, Miss Molly Magee's back." A lot of people like me are like, "Where the hell did this girl come from?" You showed up to one of our mics. We immediately thought you were funny. We immediately thought you had jokes, and then you got better, and now you're beating the hell out of people left and right. And now
Motherfucker
you're
just won a comedy competition with all those guys and slaughtered all of them. So she's fucking crushing it, bro. Look who
That
got quiet. Look who got quiet.
I got quiet. Let me tell you, I got quiet about the results because I was on that comedy competition. I'll say this: Molly Magee won, okay? And I even turned around. I faced Nick Michelson and Gabriel Alexander. I said, I think Molly won. And this is before the singing and all that kind of crap. So I was like, damn it, I think she won. She won over the damn room. Her fucking charm and shit. And then, so she won, but the other results. Look, all I'm saying, it ain't about me, okay? It
You
ain't
did
about me.
amazing. I'll put it this way. You did amazing.
Oh.
Anybody I knew, there's like a handful of people I knew there, but any one of them, they all were like, oh my God, that guy Mark. So funny.
You
They
sent me your
voted.
set. I didn't get to tell you. You did fucking fantastic. Like you were
Oh,
right. Your set was fantastic, dude.
I wanted
You
to
did
win. I
Hey,
wanted to
you
win.
like I tell you, you just go and have fun. And look at you, fucking crushed it. And you even said that was your best set yet. And
That was
in
my best
eyes,
set yet.
that's a win in your book.
It was a win, but it ain't about me. Here, okay, who cares about me? All right, it's not
you.
okay.
I
No,
do too.
all right, stop it. I'm gonna stop talking about me. Jordan, ask questions
I just
about
think,
the comedy competition.
well, yeah, I just think it's so fucking badass. When they told me that you won, I was like, I'm not surprised. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's fucking awesome, and I'm really.
I'm not
happy that you
surprised,
did win.
motherfucker, as Nate Diaz said one time. I'm not surprised.
How did you feel about like that moment, and like did you expect like I know everyone always has that mentality like I'm coming to win this shit, but when it actually happened, like what was going through your head? Like
The truth is that I just wanted to remember my jokes. That's it.
Same here.
That was
Same
my
here.
goal.
Yeah.
I was like, if I could get from beginning to end and remember what the hell I'm saying, and that's why. And I felt bad. Like I don't know if somebody might have thought I was stuck up or anything, but I was like isolating myself before the show and just going over my set over and over again because I was like, oh God.
Me
if
and
I
Molly
forget-
we were in the
funny bone.
hallway.
Ah!
We were in the hallway of the green room in the back. Molly was sat in like a different area by like a staircase, just by herself, amongst herself. I was pacing back and forth. So yeah, we were in the same area where it was like, we just want to get our shit down pat. That way we have no awkward pauses. Everything flows together, and we were really like into it. So I wasn't. Yeah.
See, I mean,
Yeah.
you guys took it seriously, and I mean, good results. Like, look, you both had kick-ass sets.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
I
haven't
haven't watched yours yet, Mark, only because I totally forgot. My son and I were watching movies. We watched Stan is Shark. So, not to change the subject, but I wanted you to know, Mark, I'm still gonna watch it.
Okay, for sure.
But that's fucking crazy, and that's awesome that you were able to take the dub.
Were you in the back the whole entire time? Because you went on at the very last.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I was literally setting my set the entire time.
Wow.
And then what was so funny is I just didn't want to mess up. I was like, I don't care if I win or lose. I just don't want to mess up. That's it. Just do my best. And I was like, but then when I finally got out there, as I thank God it was toward the end of my set, all hell broke loose. There was no mics. Do you remember that? I destroyed half the stage.
Okay, this is what happened. She did her set. Then she sung a comedic song at the end. And then when she was done, Molly is a bit of a...
It started before that.
Really?
Yes. I was like right about to do my song. I think my time was good. And I had everything timed out. But then I was like, oh shit, there's no microphone stand. Yeah. And so then I was like, oh my God. So then I tried this microphone stand that was on stage. I had to literally pull it out and set it up. And then it didn't fit the mic. So I was like, shit. So I went to go grab the other mic that was on that stand and it wasn't working. And this whole time I'm trying to tell jokes. Like, I'm like, oh, I think I said like, oh, I respect my mother. If it weren't for her, my emotions might still be attached to my face. Like a bitch. Like I just kept my mouth moving.
But the good thing is there was no dead space. I'm not talking about the video game. I mean, there was no dead air. So you're constantly talking and doing and saying jokes and entertaining people while you're trying to maneuver around equipment.
I'm panicking and I'm tripping on chords and I'm struggling and I'm just freaking out. And then thank God this one lady in the front row was like, oh, do you need somebody to hold that for you? Oh, thank God. So she comes
beautiful woman, by the way. What are the odds? You wouldn't just pick out like a schlub, like somebody that looks like, I don't know, Nick Michelson. No, you pick out a beautiful woman to help you out, be your actual mic stand while you perform your song.
Dude, this is a great story for she and I to tell our grandchildren. So for her and I to tell our grandchildren. Anyway, because I probably get it, totally take her out and dazzle her with my charm. This is a great way to meet. Isn't it romantic? What a cute meet cute.
Sounds hot.
Anyway, So after that, so she holds this down. I do the song. And as soon as I start the song, I look up and the light's on. It is flashing. I was like, oh my God. All the time I had set aside to do the song got taken up by everything going crazy on the stage. And I was like, oh my God. And I'd already started. So I'm like, well, shit, now I have to finish it. So I rushed through. What was that?
Was it a 1 minute song?
I have insider.
It was a little over a minute, about a minute and a half. So it was probably about that with my.
I was talking to Gabe about it, I believe, because he was saying that he said he got nervous because he saw that you started the song when the light came on.
We all got nervous.
I was like, oh, maybe she got a 2-minute light. Like maybe that's what it was. But
no, that's the 1 minute one.
Actually, I did get a 2-minute light.
Oh, okay. Because I remember when we throw shows together, you always tell me to give you 2 so you can know when to do your song.
Yeah, I did get a 2-minute light, and but it's like by the time I was like, I'll say like halfway. You can see me, like I have a video of it where it's like you see me look up and I'm like, oh shit, and the song goes double time. Like it's like this song goes like really fast. And because by the time I saw the light, it had started flashing.
Yeah, it flashed. And we were like,
I never have it flash. I never, because I don't run my time. And so I was like, oh my God. So now I'm panicking over that. Then I stop and I'm just like, then I drop my guitar off the stage.
Yeah.
Like the whole guitar drops down. It's oh my God. And then the worst part is I forgot my mic stand was there. Oh. That hot chick, I forgot she was even there, and I wasn't like, oh, give it up for my mic stand or like say goodbye or
you just left her awkwardly on stage.
I left her awkwardly on stage because as soon as I turned, with everything going on, my brain just like deleted her. Like it was like she didn't exist. And that sounds fucked up, but it was nothing to do with anything other than
so long, old file.
Yeah, like it just went blank. And so I was like, oh Jesus. And then I knocked over my guitar case and my jacket right in front of Josh Means, almost tripped him.
Bro, whoa.
Oh,
damn. What an exit.
Yeah, dude, it was a disaster. That's why Jenny was calling me the hurricane. She's like, you literally destroyed half the stage. And I just ran in the back. I didn't cry, but I was very close to it. I was like when Josh Means came back, I was like, I am so sorry. I was like, I'm sorry. And he's like, oh, it's okay. And I was like, am I disqualified? He's like, no. And Ellis thought something happened. He came running back there. He's like, are you okay? Like, because he saw me doing. Yeah.
Sorry, for the viewers who don't know, Ellis Rodriguez, he's one of the biggest comics around here.
Love the man.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's my hero. So he comes, he saw me doing fine. He goes, I saw you doing fine. I go out, I guess I don't know if he went to smoke or something. And he goes, next thing I knew, you were running off the stage. So now I'm wondering if he's a superhero, because how did he get from there to back? I don't know. But anyway, he thought something.
He looks agile. I imagine he got over there within like 5 seconds or so.
He's from Stockton. He knows what's up.
Yeah, he knows how to run away. Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird, but he thought, I don't know if he thought someone threw food at me or something. Somebody was like, I don't know. He thought something happened, but it turned out I was just a klutz.
Before the song, your fucking jokes were clicking with everyone, one after another. You had rapid fire jokes, and you were knocking them all over the place. If it was batting practice, you were knocking them over the fence every single time. So I kind of turned around, I was like, fuck, I think she won already. And so then when I saw the whole light situation, the song situation, me, Gabe, and Nick. I was sitting in front of them. I could hear them go, oh, and I was going, oh, and we saw the light blink. We're like, oh, because we didn't know at any point it could have just, the whole light and music thing would have just went off. So we were like scared, if that was going to happen. But luckily it didn't. It didn't happen. You got the song off. You knocked over some stuff. You left an attractive girl on stage. But whatever, it's totally fine.
I've apologized since then, by the way.
Yeah,
so
it was the best set of the night because I was thinking, I think I might have won it. But whatever. What are you gonna do? Screw it. I know somebody else brought in a whole bunch of people, and whatever. I did my thing. I did the best that I can do it. But Molly Magee, I think won the damn thing. It's in contrast to her leaving the stage and you being scared and knocking over stuff and then
Mhm.
almost crying. I left the stage. I was like, fuck yeah. I fucking fist bumped Josh Means. I fucking high fived Dane Nichols in the back.
Yeah.
And I hugged goddamn Gabriel in the kitchen. I was like, I'm tired of bombing here. So I don't know. But anyway, congrats
I
on
heard her
that.
laughing all the way in the back, and I've heard nothing but wonderful things from
Yeah.
everybody who saw you.
Yeah, same here.
But
everybody talks so great. All you guys, like Nick, Gabe, everybody, like you all did.
We don't fuck around at 209. God
Josh
damn it.
That's the
We
truth
don't.
of it.
Hey,
We don't.
two of our 209 group made it to the top 3. What does that
Top
say?
3. That was Gabriel
That's all.
Alexander
I'm proud.
in 3rd place. We don't fuck around. We come prepared. What are we gonna do? Limp in, going out?
I hope he has another one because he told me that I could potentially get on one eventually if I get on it in time. And I want to get on one so bad. That looks so much fun.
Unless fucking Eddie Murphy shows up, I think you might win it. I don't know. We don't screw around over here. All right. So we don't just
As
limp
you
in.
say, Mark, I'm going for blood. Okay.
I'm going for blood. Okay. It was a competition. I tried to win. I was really. You know what I did?
Awesome.
I watched Simpsons episodes all day to get my comedic timing right.
Yeah, and then you're gonna be. I just feel bad because you're gonna feel traumatic when I beat you in a roast battle.
Yeah, fuck you, lady. I don't mean you, Molly Magee. I mean this woman over here, Jordan Quattlebaum. Yeah,
a lifetime ago. It feels like a lifetime ago. I beat Jerry Law in a roast battle.
Oh shit!
Oh, wow.
God damn, that's a fucking credit.
I did okay against David, but he beat me. But I had a few good jokes. But
Against who?
I had it against David. I had they said I had the best. The judges said I had the. I feel like the judges were Kabir Singh. I don't remember the other two.
I love him.
Names, but Kabir said I had the best joke of our 2 sets, but as far as the entire overall,
Jesus Christ! Did you open for George Carlin? What? Who are also these people you fucking ran into, man?
No.
Yeah,
No. Do you want to know the joke I had for David?
Yeah, go for it.
I told him he was the only Muslim so ugly he's not allowed to face Mecca 5 times a day. I said, they're like, once is enough. Turn around.
I like how Molly can get away with a joke because she's such a sweet person and that tiny little voice. And if I don't know, she can always just get away with it. It's like, that's adorable, you know?
I'm dying. I'm dying to do the roast with Mark. I've been dying. I haven't done a roast battle since 2019, so.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to kick your ass. This is what's going to happen. I'm just going to get on stage and start fighting you, physically fighting you. I'm like, whatever. I thought it was a roast battle. I thought that's what
I'm the only
supposed
pussy
to
you've
do.
ever hit in years.
Yeah.
Was good.
That was good. All right, Molly, you're the comeback girl.
He's going to beat that pussy up, though.
Count it like a champ.
Yeah.
Molly, you're the comeback girl. You also hosted a thing over at you co-hosted the Pro-Am fucking goddamn the Pro-Am fucking
I screwed that up too. It was the whole thing. I messed the whole thing up.
Luckily, that was in front of like 5 people, so don't worry about it.
Except one of those people was Jenny. So
yeah. But that one, you announced Josh Means to come up, who wasn't there.
Oh, what the fuck? No.
Yeah.
Zoom just told me this meeting will end in 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, we'll see. What about last time? It said when it was like, we'll allow you more time.
I don't know. I guess we'll
Is
find.
that the payphone or what? What's going on?
I guess so.
I never
How we
ever
been talking
seen that before.
Right here says we've only been talking for like 19 minutes.
We'll be fine. We'll see what happens. If not, then we'll restart the podcast. We'll just now I'm looking at the timer too.
Yeah, it bothers me. Maple-Baum's on a budget, ladies and gentlemen. We can't afford Zoom Pro.
Who the fuck pays for Zoom Pro? Come on.
People with podcasts that want to do podcasts on their Zoom.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
They steal that shit.
I mean,
stupid timer.
I wonder what would happen if I just stop the room and restart it.
Do that. See what happens.
Okay.
Maybe.
So watch, you guys just join right back in, okay?
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all right. That's funny.
Okay, guys. Apologies. technical difficulties. We're gonna do this very quick. I'm gonna turn that off so you guys can't look at the code and whatnot. We're just gonna start it back up. Professional, right? But it's okay. It's all good. It happens, you know. Better than nothing, you know. All right, start video back up. We can turn this back on. Hello, how you doing? And then let him back in. All good in the hood.
All right.
All right.
What's it say? What's the timer say? What does it say?
It's gone now.
Ah, we juked it. We juked it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Molly. Where's chat?
She'll be on there in a second. She'll be on there in a second. We're juking it, everybody.
There we go.
You know what? This is a ghetto podcast, okay?
Super ghetto. We're good.
Yeah,
We're doing it live.
Yeah, we're doing it live, goddammit.
Oh, there she is. Boom. Back
okay.
at it.
Yeah, we juked it out. Molly, put on the video.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah. Don't say that to the kid. The picture
kid,
of her son.
All right, we're back.
We juked it. We're ghetto. Look, we're ghetto Stockton comics. We're not gonna pay for Zoom Pro. Fuck them.
Anyways, back to
you hosting the Pro-Am.
Oh, it was
Laughs Unlimited.
terrible. Oh my God, I screwed up every possible thing. John Crosco.
Whatever. He looks like a John, right? That's what we all said. You know, who cares? Sean Crosco, John Crosco, whatever.
Man.
Josh Means. Give it up to Josh Means. Oh, wait a minute. He's not. Whatever. You know what? It's erased. It's that show is erased from the file. Okay.
They happen. You know
it's erased like that cute girl you left on stage.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's out of.
I didn't invite. I told Josh Means to come up. He wasn't there, and because I can only remember like one name at a time. I didn't know who the next one was.
Oh, wow.
And then everybody pointed at Dane Nichols, and I couldn't tell you his name because of my brain. Like it's like I have a really hard time with names.
Yeah.
And so I could see his face, but it's like I have to learn someone's name over and over and over. And so I saw him, and then I felt even worse because like it's him, and I'm like, well, fucking. What's his name? But I don't want to be like, I don't remember your name. So then obviously I didn't remember his name. So that was embarrassing.
Give it up to this hilarious comic. What's your name?
Yes. And that's rude because I've met him, 5 times? And so then he comes up on.
It happens. I don't even know. Like, fun fact, I've been working at my job for 2 years. I don't even know any of my coworkers' names. It's hard.
None of them?
Like the ones I work with the most, but like it's hard learning people's names, man.
Yeah.
Jordan Quattlebaum at work. Hey buddy, how you doing? Do you do comedy? No, go to hell. What's your name? Okay, cool. I need me help you with these weights.
It happens, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like they can't get, you know what I mean?
Jordan don't give a fuck about you if that's the case.
Comics don't like when you don't remember their names.
It's pretty bad.
They need a real. Here's my thing. It's like we're comics. We meet so many comics. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for example, like last night, how many comics were at fucking the show, Mark, that some weren't even performing? We run into so many people, like, it's hard to remember people's names. It's not like you've known Dane for years. You know what I mean? Like, now, I've been knowing Mark for a couple of years. If I was like, what's your fucking name? It's like, we have a podcast together, Jordan. Like, you should know my name.
When I message people and I got to find their names on my phone, I did this the other day. I was like, what the fuck is his name? Oh, yeah, right, Jordan. I swear to Christ, I did do that yesterday.
You forgot my name?
Yeah, I forgot your name for a split second. Yeah. What is that disrespect?
Do you have any idea how many times I've called Nick Mark and I've called you Nick?
Oh, that's okay.
Me? Oh, him, Nick?
Him, Nick. And I call Nick Mark.
Now, is it just because like a voice? Like a voice thing where it's like, oh, Nick, Mark, sorry, like, or do you honestly keep thinking their names are flopped?
I think their names are flopped.
Oh, okay, because I know like some, like for example, like my girlfriend, she has a brother named Justin, and we both annoy her, so she'd be like, Jordan, Justin, shit, fuck, like
yeah,
like I understand that.
Yeah, I've done that too with my 2 brothers, where I'm like, I can't mention their names on air right now, but yeah, you. Throw my mom's name in there, whatever. Everybody gets mixed up. Who cares,
I just think he looks like a Mark.
Hey, how dare you? I look like a Mark.
Yeah, you
You
do.
look like a Nazi.
Yeah, you know what? I was gonna say what's wrong with that, and then I applied the brakes to that sentence.
Yeah, you were trying to fucking make me
I
look
always,
bad.
I always say that. What's wrong with that? And I was like, wait a minute, there is.
Hey,
some
Mark,
wrong.
have you noticed my banjo in the back? I got my banjo and my ukulele and stuff hung up.
I'll miss the ukulele.
Yeah,
Just bring it
maybe
back.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah,
You want me to bring it a hype? I have a COVID song I haven't done yet.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm doing that tomorrow.
Miss Molly Magee.
Yes.
You look like a Miss Molly Magee.
Thank you.
You match up with that name perfectly. Is that, in fact, your real name?
That is, in fact, my birth name.
Oh,
it's
man.
not spelled MCGEE the way people spell it.
That's what I always think.
Whoa,
whenever
really?
I type, I always think it's McGee, and it just the C is not pronounced. Yeah.
It's actually Magee, far more common in Ireland than here, I guess. Everybody thinks it's MC here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But also, you have the best profile pics. You look like you're going to get booked for next year's Lilith Fair, you know? You look like you're going to open
They wouldn't like me there.
No. Come on. Alanis Morissette fans would love you. Remember that girl?
Mm-mm. They wouldn't love my sense of humor.
Well, yeah, they would. Come on. They're up your alley. You're not into that kind of crap. Are you into punk rock music?
Yeah. I like punk. I like lots of music.
I want to make a song with Molly. Like, me and you should perform a song. Like, I'll play the ukulele, and we should try to think of like a funny dumb song to do, like to make. That'd be fun. Like at one of our shows we have coming up, like and like Murphy's and shit. Like I think that'd be funny.
Yeah. I just should let you know ahead of time. I don't know how to play guitar.
I know how to play ukulele pretty well. Guitar, I have 2 guitars, and I. Like, you saw how I was playing with yours. I just play. You're like, what chord is that? I'm like, I don't fucking know.
That's me. I just make up. So I'm sure I'm playing chords, but I don't know what they are. I think I'm like, one guy was like, hey, that's a blah, blah, blah. And you're playing it wrong. And I'm like, what?
Yep.
How do you play it wrong? I was like, what do you mean? He goes, no, this finger is supposed to be here and this finger. And I'm like, well, it sounds exactly the same.
That's a spirit.
Like, but you'll transition easier. And I'm like, I don't.
Fuck those strings. Just pluck it along the way and do your song. Yeah. That's all that matters.
It was fine before I knew there was a better way. So
wait a minute. Okay, how long have you been incorporating the guitar into your act and stuff?
It was shortly after I started because I was like, well, because I used to be a musician before I did comedy. So I already had a bunch of original songs that I wrote. And so I was like, well, and I was still trying to build my material and everything. And I said, you know what? And also, because it'd be easier for me to remember to a song. Yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm trying to build my material up. I'm trying to, remember everything. So I just started rewriting the lyrics to some of my old songs and try to make them funny. And so it ended up working out.
That's
and so
fucking crazy because that's exactly what I did. I used to be in a band before I did comedy, like when I was in high school, and the songs never went anywhere. So then when I started doing comedy and I had my ukulele, I wrote ukulele songs. I was like, oh, what if I just fuck that song I wrote, like make it funny? And then I ended up doing that. That's so crazy how like that works. That's so cool.
It's a quick way to build your time up.
Yeah.
So
I got into it because of Steve Martin, because he plays the banjo.
Yeah.
And I like the different aspect to it too. So if Mark saw how I do it, I'll play like a ukulele song. My songs are very short. Yeah. And then I'll do a song and then do a joke. And then the joke that I usually do will lead to the next song. And then I'll do another mini song. And then, you know what I mean? So I do like 3 little baby songs, but I put it beginning, middle, and then I'll end with the baby song.
Jordan entertained many rednecks during the pandemic year of 2020 in Modesto by playing the ukulele.
I played it since the end of 2020. Like, I need to pick it back up. I've been trying to focus on my joke writing more. So I just laid off, and I was like, I should bring it back.
I've been trying to focus on my performance more instead of actually writing jokes because I've been just kind of, I don't know. Ellis Rodriguez gave me that good advice of like jump starting your set early. That way you hook them real quick within the first, 20 seconds or so. And then also I've been trying to get better at remembering my shit instead of holding a fucking piece of paper on stage.
Me.
My thing is
Yeah.
I've been trying to work more on my writing because one thing I do with my jokes is I over explain shit. When I could, like, I always will have these jokes and then I tell Nick and them and they're like, dude, that's such a great premise, but you need to cut like all this fat out. And once you cut the fat out, it's so much better. And every single time they're like, dude, what the fuck? You write so, like, Nick's like, I wish I wrote that joke. He's all, but just cut that part out.
Yeah.
He's like, you don't have to, because me, I feel like I have to explain certain things, and then he's
No,
like,
you
you
don't.
don't have to say that. Like, you know, get rid of that.
Yep.
Like
And
my motels joke was like 4 minutes long. Now that I perfected it, it's like a minute and a half.
there we go. That's the way
So,
it ought to be.
That's how much shit I had to cut from it because I over-explained. I'm like, hey, I lived with my dad. My parents got divorced, and then my dad lived in motels. And so,
We
just
don't care.
Just say your dad lived in motels.
Just
Done.
get to the point. Fuck.
So that's something. That's why I've been trying to lay off the music stuff because I can write musical. I do that for Omegle. That's what took off on my TikToks and shit. So I know I can fall back to that. I wanted to perfect all my jokes before I start working on music comedy again.
Yeah, I barely even take my guitar anywhere because it's such a hassle. I would rather. My love is stand up. Like, I hate when people call me a musical comedian.
That's another reason.
I'm like, fuck you. No, I'm a comedian, and I can do musical songs, but I'm not a musical act. Nothing against musical acts. Nothing against that. But like the way I feel about comedy, like growing up and my passion for it, that's just not where my passion is. My passion is the actual stand up.
I got the same thing.
That. Yeah.
I'll say this. So you finished.
That's what made me get off of it too, because I was like, I'm not a musical comedian. I'm just a comedian. Like, if you look at Steve Martin, he is a comedian that just so happens to play the banjo. He doesn't need the banjo.
Right.
Molly, though, here's the deal, though, with you. Okay, you have jokes early on, and then you might do a little song at the end. Some people, though, they'll do a song early on, or they'll dance, or they'll start rapping early on, and then afterwards they don't got shit when it comes to jokes. So that's where you got them
with or
beat.
without a guitar. You know what I mean? That's the beauty.
Yeah. So she can use the guitar. She may not use it. She sometimes will. But that it's not her whole shtick is a guitar. She's got jokes up the asshole right now, and they're working with people big time. And guess what? She hooks everybody. Whether you're old, young, stupid, dumb, uptight, angry, broke, pedophiles, whoever, she hooks everybody in the room, and that's all that counts.
I mean, everything you just said was you, but yeah.
Yes. I don't know. I've been using the word pedophile a lot recently.
But yeah, I got my.
I'm not nearly young enough for that target demographic. Hold on. Yeah, baby. Hi, baby.
Oh. Geez.
I don't know if I showed you that, Mark. I got my logo on my ukulele now. My girl did it for me.
Oh, that's
reversed.
adorable.
You got a logo?
Yeah, it's my Quattlebaum logo for my website and.
Oh, that's dope.
Wait a minute. I don't want. That's nice.
I
You got
a logo.
I'll help you make one if you can help. Like, we'll sit down, and if you can give me like a general idea, I can help make you one. I really like this one because it's so simple. It's reverse. I kind of want to flip my camera so I can show you.
I got an idea for a logo for me. Sorry, everybody. You know, angry Doom guy face. You know, when he's all bloodied up in the corner, in the middle of the screen, the 1993 game.
Oh,
I want to just, but
I don't
me.
remember that. I remember the game, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here.
Jordan, that's nice. You got a logo on your guitar.
that's dope. No,
You're
it's
wearing-
really cool.
You're wearing a Metallica shirt. You don't listen to Metallica.
No, not one. I don't
I
even know
do.
who they are.
Oh my god. I thought we were friends, but
Mark, did you not? Have you
You're
not
one of
heard-
those people. You really are one of those
You're
people.
literally saying one of my jokes that I have.
Oh, shit. I am saying one of your jokes.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
the fucking,
buddy.
that's you,
I have
Joe Cave. Just kidding.
No, I don't know if she's heard that one. I have a joke where this is a true story. Back when I was single, I was on Tinder, and I saw this girl, and I clicked on her profile because she had a Metallica shirt on. So I was like, "Oh fuck, I love Metallica. What's your favorite song from them?" And she goes, "Oh, I've never heard of Metallica. I just like the way the shirt looks."
Oh,
And I was like, "What the fuck? Like, that's so stupid. That's like if I just carried around a DVD copy of The Notebook." And you girls are like, "Oh my god, what's your favorite scene from that movie?" I'm like, "I've never seen The Notebook. I just like how Ryan Gosling looks on the fucking cover. Doesn't make sense, does it?"
well, that actually has a better argument than the Metallica shirt thing.
Well, yeah, but it's
Yeah,
it's
so
just
you
stupid.
throw Ryan Gosling in there. It's all different.
Molly, you're at the guitar. You have the guitar work, but more importantly, you have an angelic voice. You have a hell of a voice, and you can actually sing. And tell us about that. When did you develop this voice of yours? Have you always had it?
I didn't know I sang since I was a kid, but it's just funny. Like I was just telling somebody the other day because they were asking like about what got me into comedy. I'm not answering that question because they ask it on every podcast.
Okay, the hell with it.
But it's no, if you wanted to know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna just be like, oh, guess what got me into comedy. Anyway, so I used to sing my whole life, but I didn't want to be a singer because I grew up watching like when I was little, I was watching like Richard. I'm gonna date myself right now, but I was watching Richard Pryor and
Buddy
Eddie Murphy
Hackett.
Raw, and yeah, and I was watching George Carlin, and I was little, and I started doing my own comedy shows on the little fireplace hearth and stuff. And you ever lived till you see a little white girl do like full Richard Pryor sets or whatever? But I did my own songs.
She would say the N word and everything.
Yeah.
I made up a comedy song when I was
That Molly is
little.
crazy. I'm gonna replace one of the words with one of the album names. That Molly is crazy. Yeah, that was one of the best Richard Pryor albums.
Oh,
Man, oh man.
there was I just remember thinking, I used to think, man, if I could give up any musical talent I have to be a great comic, I would. Because I just thought you had to have a superpower to do it, you know?
I was thinking
like,
comedy. You gotta have a memorable, commanding voice, and so that's what I always think is in comedy.
Commanding. I'm screwed then.
But you have a distinct voice that people I recognize. So you got that going for you in spades right now.
Man, that sucks. I sound autistic.
It's okay, buddy. Hey,
I used to work as a telephone actress for a short time, literally like under a month. I quit because it got weird.
What do you? Oh, is that it? What I think it is?
No, actually,
Okay.
what you're thinking is phone sex operator.
Okay.
And what I did is even worse because it was basically like, you know, those dating lines people call.
Yeah.
Like they're not phone
yeah.
sex, but it's like you're supposed to be talking to real girls and this and that, right? It's a dating line, and I was going on there pretending to be like just real girls, like on there to meet somebody.
Man, tell us about that past.
It made me feel so guilty. At first, there was like these guys that were wanting phone sex, so it didn't feel like I was lying or that they were gay or anything. But it's like then there was like this guy who like kept looking for me on there. I don't know how they do it, but he would like wait for me, and then he would talk to me for like 2 hours about everything, about history and literature and philosophy. And we would talk and talk and talk, and he kept saying, "Oh, I just really want to meet you." And I started realizing, like, at first I thought you're just lonely or whatever, but then I was like, "Oh, this guy like is looking for a girlfriend."
Yeah.
You know? And I felt like such a bad person. I was like, dude, like some of these guys that just want to talk, I thought maybe that's what they're into or whatever. But I was like, no, like some of them really are looking for a future.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, somebody. And I was like, oh, I quit.
Did that charge per minute too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that guy was paying a fortune to talk to me. I have an associate's degree. Oh, my God. It just so happened I majored in English and I minored in philosophy and I enjoy history. Other than that, I would have been lost. I literally just have an associate's.
I'm a numbers.
I don't have that much education.
I'm a numbers person. You said the guy would talk to you to 2 hours, right? Every single
Oh
time.
God! There was one time. It was.
How
I
much?
didn't even know how long. It was at least over 2 hours.
How much did they charge per minute, or what was the rate?
I don't know. Because I just got my percentage, so I really don't know fully how much. I never did the math. Like I don't know. I really don't even remember how much I was getting paid. This was.
Did you have to work on? Did you have to work an extra job doing that, or was it just like extra money on the side?
It was just extra money.
Okay.
Yeah, because I wasn't about to do it as many hours as you need to get full time
Dude, I wish I
Yeah.
had
Hey
a good enough
guys,
voice to. I would fuck if I could be
guys,
a phone sex operator. I totally would.
I I can say this though. Well, this is like a relationship line because I remember seeing these commercials during like late nights when like the Howard Stern show would play on E and stuff like that, and there was always it just seemed really grimy and pathetic and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Love line.
love lines, yeah. As a guy who would go, I go still have a strip club problem. I frequently go to those, and yeah, you do start to think, oh my god, this girl actually does like me.
Yeah, you start convincing yourself.
I've never been, and I don't know if I ever. I don't know. I'm
Don't,
scared. I'm scared to go.
because guess what? You
Well, me,
go
I
there.
have a girlfriend. It's like I really
Yeah,
don't. Feel
yes,
like
we
I
know
have-
that.
I need to.
Guys, I'm saying this right now. Anybody listening in their car, Jesse Rivera, I know he listens to this podcast all the time. I know he doesn't.
I used to know him.
I know he's a good
I
dude.
think
That
I
sounded,
don't know if
that
you
sounded
remember.
so mean just now. I know he doesn't. He won't. He doesn't go to the strip joints. But yeah, hey, guys. Anyway, listen. Whoever the hell, don't try not to go to the strip joints. You're paying women to not have sex with you, and that's the
Yeah.
best thing I can say.
Let me
right
give
there.
you some advice, Mark. I'll
Yeah.
give you some strip club advice.
Okay.
I've done it. Work like a charm. You walk up to one of them and you say, very calmly, you don't make it weird, and you just say to her, "You're my favorite. I just want you to know, you're my favorite." And just walk away. And I swear to God, it works like a charm.
That's fucked up. She's like,
Wait a minute.
"Dad?"
You've dated a stripper in the past?
No, I didn't date her. I just got like a shit ton of free lap dancing.
Oh, you're a cute girl. That's different.
No, you got it. It's the way you should have seen her light up just to hear somebody say, "Hey, you're my favorite." But you, Mark, might say it creepy.
Yes.
You gotta practice
You're my
it.
favorite.
Hey, you.
No.
you're
Do
my-
your shy
Want a
thing.
drink?
Like, you know when you get all shy and bashful? Like sometimes you do the whole
I've been called autistic so many times recently, it's going to make my head explode. I got called autistic by Molly Magee recently, and she's the sweetest person
I
ever.
thought you were.
I'm not fucking autistic.
No, I didn't know. Everybody kept saying it. And so I just thought, well, maybe you are like.
Put this in the best of, by the way, Jordan.
I just
Put
wrote
this
it
in
down.
Okay. I got called autistic by fucking goddamn Sal
She's
Trujillo.
like, that poor thing. Oh no.
That old Trujillo even said it to me. I really met him twice.
It's a rumor, and I think.
It's not a rumor. Just everybody keeps calling me it.
Not
It's a
rumor, it's the
rumor
truth.
now because I believed it.
You know what? For an autistic guy,
It was like I was all, "Hey, autism, come here, autistic nerd." Like
Yeah.
I just said,
She was
I think
jiggling
I didn't
keys.
even ask you a question about it.
I'm not mad. For an autistic guy, I've done very well for myself.
See, you say stuff like that. As you say stuff like that, and I was like, and I'm just meeting everybody. So I'm like, you're calling yourself.
I'm meeting
autistic.
everybody too. You know.
I was really like proud of you for all the things you do. And I was like, wow, look, he's making eye contact, but then sometimes you don't shut up, and I'm like, well, that's from the autism, because he's focusing on one issue and driving it into the ground.
Is that gonna make
Yeah,
me
I
look
do.
bad if I beat an autistic guy in a roast battle?
That's what I'll
yeah.
say. I said, oh yeah, give it up to your winner, because guess what? He beat an autistic guy. Good for him.
You know, no, it won't make you feel bad, because there's like really high functioning autistic people that are
Yeah.
gifted, and it's like, as long as it's the thing that they like, they're gonna do great. Like, you probably have a disadvantage against a high functioning autistic.
Yeah, that's what Sal said to me
Roasted.
afterwards. Sal was saying, you know what? Hey, it's okay. Because guess what? Mark Norman, he has a little bit of autism too, and he does well. You should watch his new special. It's great.
I'm pretty sure I am a little bit autistic, and I'm fine with that.
I don't want to know.
I think I am. Well, I know I have a lot of learning disabilities and shit, and I don't process shit like a normal person. But yeah, like in school and shit, I struggled a lot, and I don't really like I don't know. I don't think my brain is normal compared. Well, other than the mental health shit, but you know what I mean. Like just like personality wise and shit. Like I don't know. My anxiety's got to be some kind of thing with that too. Like Mark's seen it. I had a panic attack last night, not to go on stage, but because I had to stand on the side of the stage with all the people. And I was like, I gotta go outside. No.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Like they hate that about me. Like they're like, Jordan, come party with us, and I'm like, I don't want to be in a crowded bar. Like I'm okay, unless I'm performing. I'll go and perform and live it up, and then I'm like, okay, I don't want to be here.
Hey, you're not the only one. I had a panic attack a month ago, so it happens. But it happens to me.
I have a panic
I know.
attack
Yeah, it
every
happens.
damn day.
I know. I know. I know. I know.
You
I'm just
guys
trying to
just
relate.
hit me up. I seriously, I mean, I'm like, hit me up. I have a lot of stuff in my purse. I'm like the Mary Poppins of pharmaceuticals.
I'm scared to take anything. I have anxiety about taking medication. Fun fact.
Molly, I respect that, but I won't touch that stuff ever.
I'm fair enough. Very good for you guys. Good for you.
I won't do that.
I'm just too scared.
I feel judged, but whatever. Good for you guys.
My girlfriend just yelled at me. No, like I'm super bad when it comes to taking medication. Like I can be sick, and my girlfriend's like, "You have a headache? Here, take these 2 pills." And I was like, "I'll take 1." She goes, "Take both of them. It says to take 2." I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to get sick. And she's like, "You're gonna get sick if you don't take them." I don't know why. I just have this super bad anxiety when taking any medication, and I don't know. It's weird.
Ironically, you probably do need anxiety medication.
Oh, I do, but that's the whole thing. They're trying to get me on it, and I was like, I want that to be a last resort, but it's getting close.
Jordan,
Haven't you already been to this resort for a while?
It's been there for. You can ask everybody in my life. I've been there for a while. It's just one of my anxieties is taking medication, so it's weird.
That's really common. I've heard that a lot from people with
Jordan,
anxiety.
I think the brain is a muscle. The more you work at, the better it's going to get.
I've been doing stand-up for 4 years. I've been going to crowded bars and everything. I'd rather be on stage in front of hundreds of people than to be in a small bar with 20 people around me. I hate being in crowds. I fucking hate it.
Yet you love Disneyland.
Guess which parts I don't like?
The lines. Nobody likes the lines.
Well, no, like just being on like I'm cool when we're like sitting on a bench having dinner or on the ride and shit. But when we're like going through the fireworks show, oh my fucking god, I am miserable. Like you're just I've been getting a lot better.
You said you're going to go to a strip club with me.
I said if I ever did, it'd be with you, but I don't know if I want to go. And then that's another thing. I don't like those girls.
That's cool. We'll go.
Okay, me and Miss Molly are gone. We're gonna get free lap dances.
My line. It's gonna be great. When I use that line, she's like, "You want to dance?" I was like, "I don't know. I didn't bring a lot of money." I did. She goes, no, I'm just kidding. I didn't. And she goes, "You want to dance?" And she pulls me in there. She was dancing on me for 30 minutes, free.
Yum.
Free. And she kept trying to get me to touch her. She's like, "You could touch me if you want," because it's against the rules. She's like, "You could do whatever with me if you want." So I just over the clothes stuff, but I'm like, "You're a stripper." Like, no offense. I mean, she still had certain things covered, but I don't know. I was like, wow. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm already paranoid about STDs, and I'm like, if I don't know.
No bullshit.
I mean, not slut shaming, you know what I mean?
No bullshit. One time I was getting a lap dance from one of them, and the stripper just started making out with me.
Oh fuck!
It was like, whoa.
See,
it's
I can't go. I don't want. I'll be too awkward and be like, I can't. My anxiety.
Before.
I would literally hand the money and just be like, go. It's okay.
Here, take it. Just go.
Professionals. They know. They've seen it a million times.
Molly, what's your? I said this. My favorite joke. It's about you going to the strip club. That's my favorite joke you got. I love that one with all my heart.
Oh, the stripper with the black eye. That's true.
And then
actually happened.
And you stuff the pamphlets of like self-help.
No, I did that part.
Not true,
but it's like we saw her and we were like,
ooh.
Oh shit! Like she comes out and she was very, very thin. Like too thin, unhealthy thin. And she had a black eye on her face, and we were just like, "Yikes, this get dark." Like we were just like, all of us were like,
Me and Mark,
she had to make the money.
We were talking about this in a past podcast, and it made me giggle. I was like, "Do you think like being a comedian and being a stripper have a lot of similarities? Like, you can bomb on stage, and then like, do you think another stripper will go up to another stripper and be like, "You stole my fucking moves, bitch! How dare you? I've been doing those moves since '97." You know, start like beef.
It's all the same moves, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. What was that? Bo Burnham says they just look like confused firemen. I love that joke.
Sexy fireman.
Yeah.
Molly, I forgot to ask you this question a long time ago. It's kind of an awkward time to bring it up now, but I don't know. It seems like the main question I have to ask you because you took such a long break and then you came back. What brought you back out of nowhere? You just came back and what brought you back?
You want the Lifetime movie channel?
Just the answer, any answer. What made you go?
Okay, so I went through a really abusive marriage, and that was part. I had a lot of legitimate reasons to stop comedy when I did it for a while.
Okay.
It was stuff went on with my son, and he needed me.
Okay.
But after that, it started getting postponed because I tried to come back, like when I did Punchline. I did one mic and then I did Punchline, and then after that I quit again. And a lot of it, and I blame myself. I'm not going to say it was my ex-husband because I made the choice to go along with the things I did, But it was a big deal. He was very controlling and jealous and didn't want me out of the room when it was bedtime. Like it's like he had a bedtime and I couldn't even be like playing video games or nothing. Like I had to be in bed. Like it just got really bad. And then I found out after I left him because one time he turned the verbal kind of mental abuse on my son once. And I was like, no. So we took off. And he told my son, I'm going to kill yourself and I'm going to kill myself and it's your mother's fault. 8 years old. I said, nope. We left. That was the first time he ever did anything like that.
God bless. That was the decision. So that was the right one to make.
I was putting up with more than I should have with me, but it was like they were so close. I kind of rolled with it too long. But after he said that, I got the fuck out of there and found out afterward that because he had taken over my finances because I have cognitive issues.
Right. Yeah.
In like 2.5 years, he stole $25,000 from me. And he was using it to pay for his webcam porn addiction.
Guys, say no to that shit.
He was stealing upwards of $6,500 a month from his own mother at paying for like God knows what. I don't know. I know for one thing it's webcam porn, but I don't know what else. That's enough to support another family. So I really don't know what else was going on.
Oh man, that angers me. I'm
sorry.
It's whatever.
It's whatever because after that. It was kind of great because after it was like for a week, like he committed $40,000 in Medi-Cal fraud, which like I might be on the hook for. And, it was just so much stuff that came out that after everything,
very
quickly. Targeted me.
Very quickly. So he's doing like white collar theft and everything. Is he still out and about? Like, okay. And he didn't.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and he's the type to roll in shit and get up smelling like roses. And it's how he is. And the worst part is that he targeted me from the beginning because he knew I had disability income and he knew my aunt was in control of it. And then I found out I was overweight at the time, and I found out after the fact that he never found me attractive. He only wanted to be with me to take over my finances. And he actually told someone close to him after our first date, he told someone close to him who asked him like, oh, do you like her? And he said, hell no, I don't date fat white bitches. You know that. He's Japanese and Hawaiian. He only likes Latina girls.
Man.
And so, anyway, after all of that, literally as soon as I left him, everything just started just coming out. And after that, I thought to myself, I used to always be afraid. Like I used to always be too much stage fright or feel like I was going to fail or feel like I wasn't good enough or whatever. And then it's like, after all this, I thought, what more could they do to me?
No.
How much worse could it get?
I have
nothing to lose.
So I don't want to get too dark into this and too much into the weeds of this. Not only was it just financial abuse, it was emotional abuse and just trying to make sure there
was a little bit of physical and verbal too. Well, a lot of verbal, little physical.
So it was definitely a make you feel like you're nothing and less than anything to do anything independently on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that shit.
But when it's all done, it was amazing. It might have been the best thing that happened to me because after finding out all of this, finding out basically my whole marriage was a lie, finding out the whole thing was just a grift. I was grifted. And
Yeah.
but it's like after everything I went through and a lot of it, I shouldn't put up with, but I mean after everything I went through, I took another look at comedy and thought, you know what? I'm not I'm not good at picking anybody, so I shouldn't be dating. And also, I just thought like there's nothing worse. That there are very few things worse that could happen to me, and none of which have anything to do with comedy. There's
Sure.
literally nothing worse that comedy could do to me.
Yeah.
And so I thought I'm done, and I lost all that weight. I was feeling really good about myself, and just thought like, you know what? I've never done comedy thin before. I was chubby even when I started comedy before. So I don't know. I just feel like I'm more myself now.
You were a cutie as a big girl too. I saw a picture of you from like a few years ago. I was like, look at
Pretty and
her.
plump.
Yeah, I was like, look at that one. Oh man.
Well, I was thin most of my adult life. I didn't start getting chubby until like right before my son was born. So, it didn't feel like me. I didn't feel like I was in my own body when I first started comedy.
Okay.
So now I feel like me. Like if you look at pictures in my all the way up to my mid 20s, I was thin my whole life. So I don't know. It's just, I think that might be why I'm so much more confident. I'm like so much more dedicated and less fearful.
Sure.
So it's just, I feel like a different comic.
Also, guys, I don't know if you guys saw the timer thing went back on. We have like 4 minutes again.
Fuck you, timer. Fuck
For
you.
real, I don't know what the fuck is up with this. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
We're
we
also
might have to juke it again.
that's up to you guys. We're also at we're at the hour mark now already. So,
shoot.
So it's up
It's
to
your
you guys
show.
if you want to do it. Keep it
I
going.
just brought everybody down and depressed
No,
everybody.
I mean
so.
you got fucking real. That's the whole.
Let's restart it and juke it again, and
Okay.
then let's finish up the podcast because I got a couple more things to ask her, and I
Okay.
don't want to. Yeah. All right,
Okay.
let's juke it again. Let's sign out.
All right,
Yeah.
Juke it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Sorry about that again. We're just gonna restart this bitch because professional. I don't know what's going on with the pod. Where's my meeting at? New meeting? Is that the same room? I think it's the same room. I hope so. Uh-oh. Find out. Let's see. Meeting. Yeah, it's the same meeting. Cool. All right, we just gotta wait for the bad bitches to come back in. And, let's see. There it is. There's that. All right, come on, y'all. Join in. Let's do this. This has been a crazy episode so far. We got some fun and some real shit, you know what I mean? That's the beauty of fucking podcasts. We could fucking talk about almost anything. What's going on here? Why aren't they joining the chat? What's going on here? Come on. Hello, guys? Y'all good? What's happening? I don't know what happened to them. They were so fast last time. What's going on here? Come on. Quiet, mate. Y'all coming? What's happening? Sorry about this, guys. Yeah, they're just taking a very long time this time for some fucking reason. I don't know. Let's do this very quick. Let me shut that off and restart it. Maybe it's just end meeting. Start. Let's try it again. Okay, so they should be joining now. There they are. Boop. We got Molly in here. We fired Mark. It's now just me and Molly.
Oh, good. I didn't think I was going to get in.
Yeah, we fired Mark. It's good. It's all good. We fired Mark. You're my new co-host.
No, he got benched or what?
Yeah, he got benched. He's taking too
He's
long.
pooping, isn't he?
He's probably pooping. Oh no, there he is. Never mind. I didn't fire him.
He's back. He's done pooping.
He's done pooping.
All right.
So sorry about that.
Technical difficulties.
We'll figure the Zoom shit out. If not, we might go back to Messenger.
Yeah, for sure.
How much is it? How much is the Zoom?
It's like $200 a year or some shit. It's too much.
Yeah, I don't know math, but if you divide it by 12.
Yeah.
Split between the two of us.
Probably
Maybe.
not that much.
Yeah, we can do it. We'll figure it out.
We'll do some logistics after the pod.
Yeah, definitely get a calculator because.
All right. Well, here's what I also want to ask you, because I'm glad you're back. But beforehand, there's a new regime of Stockton comics now. But before that, 4 years ago, there was a different squad of comics. Tell me about those people. Who do we have back in the day of 4 years ago? I
don't know. I was still kind of out of it 4 years ago because, like I said, I quit. Actually, I was off and on. You know what I'm saying? I think I've been quit longer than I've done comedy in the last 8 years.
Yeah,
a lot longer. So I don't know. I think I used to actually mean like who I worked with and who I.
Yeah. How was it?
Saul was always really good to me, and he gave me amazing advice. And actually, Taylor Evans is the one that talked me into doing comedy.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
He
was that long ago?
I
Shit.
guess to say he discovered me or whatever, but he's the one that talked me into doing comedy.
Okay. Shit.
And
I didn't know he went that way back.
Oh, and it's Chris Teixeira and my mind's blanking. What is the other one's name? I know him. I'm not acting like
Anthony K.
No. He's always been really nice to me too. But I was thinking of the one that just got married recently.
Nick Larson.
I don't know why my brain does that, but anyway, so Nick Larson and Chris Teixeira hated me when I first started. Oh God, they hated my guts, but they got over it. We buried the hatchet. We're cool. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I got to host for Ellis a weekend when he was headlining, and that was cool. At Laughs.
It's weird because when I went on to the deal here like 2-3 years ago, there was some remnants of the old squad of Stockton comics, and then some of them either left, moved on to better things. I got very well into it, like Saul is right now, where he's like a doorman at the Comedy Store, and that guy's about ready to fucking blow up based on what I saw yesterday. Yes. That guy's about ready to read.
I didn't get to stay the whole time.
Yeah, he's on a whole nother level. He is literally a podcast away from breaking out big, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. But it's kind of weird. And then, so yeah, some people did well from a few years ago, or they quit, or they just completely failed. But recently, it just seems like there's a new gang of comics, and there's not a whole lot of us, but we have to scratch or claw our way through, to make it onto stuff and to get our names out. And so, I don't know. I feel like I'm starting to get my comeuppance after a year or so, which is good. But everyone seems to be what's the word I'm looking for? Consistently doing better as of late. Whenever I watch a lot of the local Stockton comics around here. So anyway, all I got to say is this. I'm glad you came onto our scene because you fucking blew out the doors immediately. And that we didn't have any goddamn girl comics around.
Just in Stockton, yeah, there wasn't a lot.
The Stockton comics scare the girls away.
I don't.
Stockton might scare girls away.
Yeah, I don't. I'm like, hey, how you doing? It's great to see you. Blah. I don't do any of that shit. So, I just figured let's have. I also figured.
It's crazy.
Stay away from the lady comics. Let them be. Whatever. That's how I look at it. Let them be. Let them have a good time. You know.
What do you mean stay away from us? Like,
Don't
talk
shit.
to us. Don't make eye contact.
Don't be
Right?
fucking rapey. That's how fucking guys are. Like,
Don't shit. Don't shit where you eat. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I look at
it's
it.
like, that is your cousin. Do not fuck your cousin. Don't try to be creepy towards your cousin.
If it's a sister-in-law's sister, you can get after it.
But I get it. I mean, it's like obviously if you're just going out like trying to see how many female comics you could bang, like, then it's like, all right, like, chill out.
Well, yeah, that I never get, like, there's a lot of comics out there that just like love sleeping around with other comics, and I'm like, you're crazy, bro. That's like like sleeping with your coworker and you gotta be there the next day.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. It's gonna be awkward the next day.
Now, if you're looking to like
Awkward.
get something, like go somewhere, like a relationship and stuff, that's understandable.
Sure.
Like,
It's stay and travel. But the point is, it's not like working with somebody at Staples where you're like, oh man, like, she's hot, but there's no part of you that's like really passionate about making copies. Like, look at the way she does it just right, Whereas with comedy, this is our love, this is our passion. We love not just the laughing, like just being able to laugh thing, but it's like we understand there's a whole process, there's a whole thing to it. There's timing, there's callback, it is a craft. Whether it sounds cheesy to say that, but it is.
Speaking of all this love, one of my friends came across your dating profile on Tinder.
Oh yeah, go on.
And he had a dilemma about swiping right or swiping left, because he's like, look, here's the thing though.
Because of my lazy eyelid, huh?
He was like, I do find her attractive and she's adorable and funny, and I don't know if I should swipe right or not, so I decided not to do it. And I was like, you didn't have to do that. You can do whatever you want. You're your own man. So I don't know. I found that funny where he just had like a dilemma. He's like, I don't know what to do. It was not a comic friend. It was just a friend of mine.
Hey, look, if not in the lazy eyelids, I get it. It's fine with me. I don't even know which friend this was. I don't want to know. But it's whatever. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, God. I thought, shit. For a second, I was like, all right, now, never mind. Jeez.
I'm just fucking with you. I don't care. I get it. We work together, so I could see you being like.
I never know what to do with my dating app profile. I'm like, I hate pictures of me. I can't ever smile either.
I'm so glad I'm not doing that shit anymore.
That's horrible. It's the worst.
I did Tinder and I did the Plenty of Fish app. That was
Plenty of whales, as I like to say back in the day.
Dude,
that's what that one was.
Like, a lot of the jokes that I write are true about, like, the deaf girl. That was a true story. Have you heard that story?
Oh.
Basically, there was this girl, and she, like, messaged me, and we were talking back and forth. And then she was like, hey, me and my buddy think you're cute. And she was wondering if you would be down to do a 3-way. And, I was a single guy, so I was like, holy shit, I've never done one before. This is amazing. And then it hit me. I was like, how does your friend look? And then she goes, oh, she's cool, blah, 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 but I should warn you, she is completely deaf, so she cannot hear you at all. And I was like, okay, so when we do this, she won't be able to hear me coming. Like, I made that joke, and she got hella mad. She goes, that's not funny, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, come on, I was making a joke. And then I didn't hear from her again after making that one not even a clever
comedians, dude.
Comedians. I was just trying to have fun. And then, she took it super seriously. I met some weirdos on that fucking... Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I was talking to one girl. I was like, hey, how you doing? She's all, not good. I just had sex and my vagina itches. And I was like...
Cool.
Oh, my God.
Time to go. All right, shoot. I don't know what else. I think that's it, right?
No, we're good.
All right, everybody, give it up to me. I finally did a Maple-Baum podcast without drinking. The last one was with Connor Martin, so I was like, fuck it. Connor Martin's on here. He's drinking. I'm gonna fucking drink too. So I got drunk as fuck for that one. So everyone tune in.
I'm in an 8-year-old's bedroom and I'm not drinking. That you're like, maybe I shouldn't.
No, yeah, that one it just seemed off. So no, I'm trying to go sober this whole damn month. So I'm gonna take it all the way to the Super Bowl, and then I'm gonna get drunk.
All right, good for you.
Working
Good
out,
job,
so
Mark. Good job.
it's working out well.
Good job.
Molly,
Yeah.
what are your plugs? What are your plugs?
Oh shit. Do your plug. I gotta grab my. I made
I
a
don't
list of
know.
shows.
I don't have all the stuff in front of me. I have a couple of things coming up in Murphy's.
Okay.
You know what days those are?
Yes,
You on them
Murphy's.
too?
Yeah, I'm on them too. I should have everything ready, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, the Murphs, as I like to call it, the Murphs.
Oh,
Okay.
I have something else with Geez, I didn't think of this part.
This is how we all comic podcasts end with. What are your plugs?
I don't know, but
Uh,
I didn't think of that.
Anyway, I got it. What is it at Miss Molly Magee on
Yeah.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Twitter.
It's Miss MISS. Oh, I'm sorry. No, not MISS. It's Miss Molly McGee, MSMOLLY
Not Miss
and
Muscular Dystrophy.
GEE.
Okay, so there you go. It's MS, then
It's
Molly.
not muscle dystrophy. If it's MS, it'd be multiple sclerosis, like what my mother had.
I'm stupid. And then McGee, everybody remember, is spelled MAGEE.
I just bum everybody out again.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Damn Zoom podcasts. They always sometimes clip people and all that kind of stuff. We're going to try to do this shit in person, these podcasts in the future. But anyway, follow her on that. That'll guide you to.
Got a Twitter now.
Go for it.
Look, I have a Twitter. I have a Instagram, and I signed up for what is it? The one with the videos.
TikTok.
Yeah.
I think I just followed you.
I'm gonna do them. Maybe follow me anyway, because I'm gonna do one.
So it's all the same handle, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. And then find her somewhere.
Good
You were.
On Twitter, add your friends with Mark. Swipe left.
Yeah, please do. I'm not on Twitter. I don't like that
When
place.
she sees him, she's like, ugh.
Mark, I was joking.
I don't know. I don't know how to read jokes. Remember, I'm autistic.
Yeah,
Jordan.
that's word.
What?
That's one of the reasons I thought you were. Sometimes you can't read.
I can't.
Have we figured out whether you are in fact autistic or not? Has it been ruled out?
I never did a test for it, so I don't know. It could be. All right, Jordan, what are your plugs? We're on the same shows with you, too, so that helps clear up everything for us.
To start things out, please follow me on almost all social medias at Jordan Q-Baum, Q-B-A-U-M, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Also, please follow my YouTube channel, Jordan Quattlebaum. I'm so close to 10,000 followers. Please help me out. I'm very, very close. Go check out the new videos I've been posting. I just had a video hit 4.5 million, so I'm fucking hyped.
4.5 million people.
What?
Yeah, one of my Omegle videos. I go on Omegle and I sing and roast people. So
he's gonna be in.
Please go check him out.
You're a celebrity.
I'm hoping so. It's helping my stand-up. The show's coming up. Big show this Wednesday, January 12th.
The big show's gonna be there.
I'll be doing.
You won't.
I'll be doing a 15-minute set at Laughs Unlimited. So if you guys can, please come out, support your boy. It's $15. If you need the link, please DM me. I will send it to you.
Yeah.
And then also I'll be back at Laughs for the Pro AM on the 18th. $5 entry. You guys, that's all in Sacramento. January 20th, I believe all of us, Molly and Mark, are on it at the Mystic Saloon in Avery, California for a free comedy show. You guys should come to that one.
What a great name for a venue, by the way. The Mystic Saloon. Yeah. I like that.
You're on that one, right, Molly?
Yeah.
Okay, making sure.
I think Gabe too.
Gabe, Nick Michelson, and a few Sacramento comics, too. The next day, January 21st, I'll be at Big Stump Brewing in Sacramento, California. $10 at the door. Really excited for that one.
That's a cool venue. I like that spot.
I'm excited for that. And then January 28th, all three of us will also be at Murphy's Hideout in Vallecito, California. I can never say it right.
Yeah, me either.
$20 at the door. So if you want to see all three of us, come see us then. And then January 29th, I'll be at the Hype Bar and Grill for a free comedy show for the Matt Medina sound off, like sending him off because he's moving. And Mark is going to be the host.
I should be the host. That's going to be a night of expect
Did you
the
get
unexpected.
Did Gabe send you the flyer? I made
Yeah,
the
yeah.
flyer.
He sent me the flyer. Expect the unexpected.
Yes.
Molly Magee is also going to be there. David
Yes.
Thorne. I think Nick
I have
Michelson.
Nick Michelson,
I-
Gabriel.
Gabe too. So expect the unexpected. We're sending off a
Cameron
goodbye.
Almonda, David Thorne, and musical guest Con Jarson.
Yeah.
Hopefully I said that right.
Um.
And then big news. My first ever show in Los Angeles. I'll be at the Haha Comedy Club January 30th at 7 p.m. So if you guys can, please come see your boy for his LA debut after 4 years of doing comedy. I'm finally hitting up LA. So if you guys
About
can,
fucking time.
come see me. Come see your boy. I'm really excited. And that's all the shows. I had a lot. That's why I wrote down a list. I was like,
Yeah.
January is a jam-packed month.
I didn't write a list.
I wrote this like a few days ago because I was like losing track of all the shows. I was like, I should probably start writing these down.
I'm not good. No, I'm supposed to be on a thing too. I got an extra show.
You guys are on. So
Yeah. No, I'm on South Slope. No, okay. Now I got it. January 14th, I'm on South Slope Wines in Elk Grove at 7 o'clock. Be there. I think I'm on with Asia May and a few others. I'm not
I
quite
what show
sure.
is that?
That's a show at Elk. I said it. South Slope Wines in
Who
Elk
throws
Grove.
the show?
Chad Beals.
Continue.
I think that's him. Anyway, I don't know the whole
Better
lineup.
hope it is.
Sean Crosco's on there too. Not John Crosco. Sean Crosco. Anyway, I'm on there. Whatever. I'm not good at. I'm so used to not being on shows. When I'm on shows, I don't know what to do now. I'm like, oh yeah, right.
Also,
I'm
y'all,
used
please.
Go with Jim and Lori. I'm doing one for them.
There you go.
And I don't know.
There you go. Whatever.
Also,
That is-
you guys know also every Thursday at Poppy's Coffee in Stockton, California, and every Sunday the Hype Bar and Grill in Stockton, California. Every week.
Oh yeah, Bricks and Hops. We're gonna have another one on February 4th. It's gonna be Shannon Battle headlining. We throw the best comedy showcases in any area, as far as I'm fucking concerned. Miss Molly Magee is also gonna be there on February 4th.
That's when I
Hell yeah.
Yep. So it's the best damn comedy showcase. You can go anywhere. I
Also
fucking
follow
said it.
Maple-Baum on Twitter at Maple-Baum Pod and also Instagram. You can see our highlights and funny moments, and you can also send us some questions. We'll answer any questions you guys give us, honestly.
Yeah. Do it, please.
And also, you know what it is. Go to qbombcomedy.com/podcasts and buy the Maple-Baum fucking shirts and hoodies. $13 for a shirt, $25 for a hoodie. You cannot fucking beat that. Please support the podcast, guys. Help us buy Zoom, please.
We need to buy a real Zoom getup. We don't want to do these restarts. It's kind of awkward.
So yeah, if you want to support us, please. $13 a shirt, $25 for a hoodie.
Miss Molly Magee, the comeback girl. You're a fantastic guest. Our first
Fantastic
two-time
comic and musician.
yes, and a wonderful person. I'm glad you came back to do
Thank-
comedy, and I'm glad you came back to do comedy with us. And I mean that.
Agreed. Very.
Great. Actually, I was hoping I get a chance to when I came on to do comedy. I couldn't have asked for a more welcoming, kind group of people. Like you guys are amazing.
It's
a
weird because we're from Stockton.
You guys are.
Well, we're really, really happy that all of it. Like, I'm happy of the community that we have together. I really am happy with it.
We're all different.
Yeah.
I'll say that about all of us. All of us, it's a different brand of humor every single time there's a different comic on.
Yeah, like
so
me and Mark
that's what I
both
like.
look like school shooters, but like he looks like he does it with a sniper, and I do it with a handgun. You know?
Neither of you even have a bowl cut. That doesn't.
I kind of do. Like when my hair's
No.
down.
No. At
My hair's
least
all
you
fucked
say
up.
it's like an emo one. Anyway, I'm just dragging this out. Sorry, guys. I'm chatty.
I
you're
own a
fine.
gun.
We're having fun. That's all that matters.
I own a gun.
I'm just-
I was trying to do TikTok videos with life advice. So one time I was like, "Hey, everybody, you want a better life, more fulfilling life? Buy a gun." I clocked my gun, and then TikTok shadow banned me for that one.
I bet they did.
They did the same for me. I just uploaded it. You can see it on my YouTube channel. I was wondering where I could put this video because it's so funny. I was on Omegle, and this guy gets a knife and goes like sling. It comes out and he goes, "Give me kiss," and I was like, "I don't want to." He's like, "Give me a kiss," and I was like, "I don't want to," and then he's like, "Fucking do it," and I started like fake crying, and then like we both started laughing. And I put that on TikTok, and it was really funny. And they took it down for violence, even though we're not even in the same room.
Yeah.
I'm very.
Yeah, it's
fine.
Yeah, like I re-uploaded it. It has like 10K on YouTube, so I was like, "See, it was funny." TikTok, fuck off.
Yeah. All right, we gotta go. I think Molly Magee's like phone's starting to clip, so we can't really hear her too well right now. So.
Ooh.
There
you go. Yeah, that's probably what it.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. Go give us a review on Apple Podcasts. Listen on Spotify. Subscribe on YouTube.
Give me a free lap dance. If you see me in person, give me a free lap dance.
Oh my God! What if you went to a strip club and she's only wearing a Maple-Baum shirt?
Oh, dude,
I don't know what you're talking about. Me?
A strip club. If you went and saw a
stripper.
stripper.
You do a stripper. I'll sweet talk a stripper. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, cool. That's what's gonna happen.
They love me. I seem very out of place there, I think, because I act like, it's my first time in a strip club, and I'm just like, oh, you're my favorite, and then works every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how many times someone goes up to you and says, "You're my favorite comedian," I'm just like, stop. Like, what?
Stop
you ever do that when someone does that to you and you're like, stop it. What are you talking about?
Whenever anybody goes up to
What,
whenever anybody goes up and says, "Hey man, you're my favorite," they always look like they have issues.
That's fair.
I mean, you also look like you have issues, Mark.
Yeah, it's a
like
mutual.
When I say that to them too.
Mine's always older white ladies, like in their like 60s, and they're like, "You're my favorite," and I was like, "Is this not my demographic?"
Good.
Maybe.
Maybe. Who knows? Anyways, thank you guys. We're gonna end it now. Goodbye.
Continued success.
Continued success.
Bye. You guys.